nice little update. I recently acquired a camera. Now I have been looking at cameras for a while and I wasn't really sure which one to get. Now I'm not talking about video cameras, I'm talking about photography. I have recently become quite interested in photography, and I really like photography. It's something I've always liked. I have an Instagram that's fully dedicated to nature. If you want to check that out, it'll be in the description below. And I have always found that I have liked the phone that I use, which is an iPhone 6. I used to use an iPhone 5 for photography, and I use iPhone 6. But it wasn't quite what I wanted. I had an app that would allow me to use manual settings for photography, which gave my photos that extra edge. Then I would use these, I don't have them near me, but these lenses that you clip on, which in turn leveled the quality of my photos up quite a bit. But something wasn't quite right. I didn't feel like it was good enough. But I found that there was a camera that's about 6 years old at this point that back in the day used to cost something along the lines of £1,500. But in those 6 years I've reduced down to quite an insignificant level. Which is great for me, because I don't have a lot of money, but I want to get some decent quality photos. So let me introduce you to my new camera. This is an Xpro 1, a Fujifilm Xpro 1. Now this thing's a little beat up, it's been used in its past life, you know, it's a little old. It's 6 years old, came out in 2012, and it has an optical viewfinder as well as a digital one, which you would click here, and that would give you digital. Now obviously this is just the body, this is not the lens, and that's where this comes in. Now I have this is a this is a Fujifilm lens. It's one of their old film lenses. It's a bit smudged, but I need to clean that. I got this for extremely cheap on eBay. These would usually go around about between, at very lowest, 30, but usually between 30 and £60. I got this for 12, that's including postage. I was very lucky to find it that low. It was just so happened that I was looking for this camera that I found this lens at this price. And honestly, it can be a bit soft, and I did know that was going to happen because from the reviews I have seen, it is a little soft at times, which is fine. As an amateur photographer, I'm not looking for the most crisp lenses out there. I'm just looking for something that will give a quality that I like. And I kind of like the softness. It gives it a sort of more comfy kind of feel, more warm feeling, especially if I am talking about a particular photo, the one I took of my French Mastiff, Missy. That one, it's very slightly out of focus, mainly because I'm still getting used to the manual. And honestly, I love that photo. The colors were really nice before editing, and even after editing, it just looks so good. I put it in black and white and it looked amazing. It's just, that kind of quality is hard to find, and it gives this kind of feel, it has a character. With an iPhone, you can get so much character out of it. I like good contrast, I like dark, I like nice rich colors, and this camera gives it to me. Though, since this camera lens is the older ones, it doesn't fit my camera, so I have to use an adapter, which is a Kiwi adapter. It was £20, a little over £20, and just pop it on, and there you go. Now, because this is an adapted lens, I have to manually focus as well as manually organize the aperture. I found that putting the shutter speed on auto doesn't work for me. It literally is the most annoying thing I could find. I don't mind manually adjusting it. It literally takes me half a second to just figure out what shutter speed I need, so that's no problem. I, for the longest time, used my iPhone, and it was no problem. I was fine with the iPhone, I was content, but I just wanted something a little different, something that felt a little bit more professional. Also, I'm a nerd for that shutter noise. It arrived. The person I got it off was really nice and made sure that I came on time, and that was really handy. Most of the damage, if not all of the damage, all just aesthetic. It's nothing, it's all superficial, it's nothing any particular, but it's a really nice camera. It's a good weight to it. My experience with Fuji in the past was not been good. We had this old Fuji camera, can't remember what it was, but it was a camera that was meant to be idiot proof and you're meant to get decent photos out of it, but no matter what I would do, my photos would turn out terrible. And that really annoyed me, and I've seen some of the photos that other people got with that camera and they looked alright, but it's just not a good camera. It's just, whatever they were doing with that model was not good. That's why I went with this. It's an older one, I don't mind it being older, I don't see the point on getting the latest full sensor cameras or whatever it is, I can't remember. I just don't see the point of being all about it when you can just get this and it does the job. Sure, it's not perfect, but I feel it works for me. And it's raining at the moment, so I won't be going out today, but I'm hoping in a couple of days, if the weather dries up, I will be getting some more photos. So you never know, you might see more videos of me talking about this. But yeah, at the minute, I forgot to mention that this is a 50mm lens, and I want to get something a little wider lens, which would be nice, but I'm going into Netherlands very soon, so I have to kind of make sure I have enough money for my holiday, otherwise I'll be stuck in the Netherlands. And well, this is my current experience with this camera. I'm going to be bringing it along with me to my holiday, and you'll be seeing some lovely photos of Amersfoort, which is what I would consider a lovely Dutch town. And I'll be going to Groningen, and I will be probably taking a few photos there. That will be far more urban and probably more industrial looking, but I need to scratch up my street photography anyway, so I have no problem with that. But I believe that is everything I can talk about at the moment. I'm still learning how to use the manual focus on this, so yeah, you'll see that. And I'll try and keep you up to date with my photography, because that is one thing I'm very passionate about, and that's what I want to make my channel about. My channel is about my passion, so I hope you liked this video, and I hope you like the ones to come. I have a few ideas of what to do, and I know I have been a little relaxed with the videos coming out, but I'm trying not to pressure myself too much because I don't want to burn out like I did with my travel vlog, which you can find in the description below. But yeah, we'll see where those go. And yeah, I will see you in the next one.